Alright, so we're going to do an unboxing here. Just got the newer knife from DashKoff Knives. This is the Virtus Coulter Hush. So this is kind of like a budget for him, I guess. This one was $220. It's got the m390, G10, titanium liners, bunch of good stuff. So let's go ahead and open this up. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox it with my DashKoff knife stinger that I got. So this is all titanium. M398 liner lock, really nice finish on it, but that's not what we're looking for today. So let's get this opened up. Oops. Trash out of here. It's a nice box. Similar to the box that the stinger came in. So this was the carbon fiber stinger. Similar box. This one's actually like a little taller than the stinger box. Looks a little different, but you can tell it's like the same kind of box. Let's take a look at this one. And it is similar to the way the stinger came, where it has the case like this. This one looks like it has the removable patch. The one with the stinger, let's see if I got one over here. This one, the patch is sewed onto it, so you can't take that one off, but it's similar, a little bit different case. It's opened up. Alright. Oh, show side, clip side. Nice and lined up. It's lighter. Definitely a lot lighter than the, I mean, obviously going to be a lot lighter than the full titanium one, but you can see it's very similar to the stinger. Just blade is a little bit different on this one. It has that really deep blade swedge in it. Just open it up. Nice action on it. It's like real snappy. Really light fall on it. Yeah, that blade swedge works good for the reverse like I thought it would. Yeah, that reverse flick with the blade swedge is pretty nice. And let's see what it comes with here. So I've got the certificate of authenticity that it comes with. Feels like there's a parts bag in here somewhere. No, just some gel stuff. Yeah, so it doesn't look like this one comes with all the parts and stuff that the stinger came with, but still pretty nice that it comes with the nice hard case and then the certificate of authenticity. So let's get this a little lower down and closer look at this. It's got a nice stonewash on the blade. Cloth to wipe that off. A bit of oil on it. All right. So it's got a nice stonewash on the blade. Then it's just G10 liners on these, but it does have titanium back spacer. And then this has the titanium pocket clip. It's that clip that's more similar to the Fortis. Let me see if I can find where I got mine at. Yeah, so similar to the Fortis, where it's got the deep carry clip on it. Really similar to the Fortis, where it's going to be a little more deep carry like that. The clip on the stinger it's still a pretty deep carry, but this one, you know, it has a little bit thicker part there, as where on this one it really goes out a little more, so it's gonna get a little deeper in your pocket. Yeah, action on this one's nice and snappy. Really easy fall shut on it. This is very similar to the Stinger, where when you drop the blade down, the tang of the blade there falls on your thumb, so you're not going to be, you know, chewing up your thumb. You know, a lot of knives, when you go to drop them like that, you know, you actually have the sharp part of the blade hitting your thumb there. So with this, you know, it's nice that it's not going to be chewing up your thumb like crazy when you go to drop it down. But I just like that blade swedge on the back, so you can get a nice reverse flick. It's a deep swedge in it. I mean, it really, you can feel it. It's deep in there. And then if you can see it, it's numbered there. This is 34, and then it has the M390 on there, just saying what blade steel it is. Wipe that off a little more. These always come oily from the factory. You can see the number on there. I like these thumb studs. They're like really beefy studs. They don't have like any jimping or anything on them, but they actually work really good like that. I was wondering how they would work if they didn't have any, you know, texturing on it to give you any grip, but they actually, just the size of them, how big they are, just works really good. Like, you really don't need any, you know, what do they call, like the stepping on it, where it kind of like gradually gets smaller to the end, where it, you know, steps down a little to give you the grip. I mean, you don't even really need it, just the way these are. Just they're so big like that. And just the reverse flick on it works really good with that swedge. You can get your nail in it. You can either use your finger on the reverse for the swedge, or you can get your nail in it like that. Get a nice reverse flick off it. This thing is light, man. I mean, I think this is actually lighter than the... I'll have to check to see what the weight is on it. Doesn't say on the box. I'll have to check with him to see how much it weighs, but it definitely feels actually lighter than the carbon fiber Stinger that I got. Yeah, so the carbon fiber Stinger. I mean, it's close. I think it is a little bit lighter than the carbon fiber Stinger. But yeah, for $220, man, I mean, that's $220 shipped. I mean, that's a great deal. You know, the G10's got some good texturing on it. And it's nothing crazy. It's just, you know, textured G10, but it does have a nice pattern to it. And then the hardware, I mean, it's got hardware on either side. And then they've got the Virtus Coulter logo on the back spacer. And then it's got that hidden lanyard loop for people that like those. I'm not a fan of those, but I do appreciate that it's hidden there, so you don't have to have some big ugly hole in the side of the scale if you're not into that. And these, I mean, it's still a full-size knife. Like, you know, you can get your hand on the back, get it fully choked up on it. You know, it's still definitely full size, but you can choke up. I mean, I feel more comfortable having kind of my index right over the pivot there, and you can get your thumb on the top. I mean, if you need to do any harder push cuts or anything. Really snappy action on it. How's the lockup on it? Yeah, lockup's good. I would say it's like over 50% lockup, like maybe, I don't know, maybe 60%. It's pretty good lockup on it. See how it feels. Front and back's good, no side to side. Got a nice snappy action on it too. Yeah, I have a feeling once this breaks in, it's going to be a really nice drop shut. This is right out the box. Already has pretty good action. I know it sounds crazy, but I was thinking of getting some carbon fiber scales made for it. I'm just not a fan of G10. I don't like it. I know it seems crazy to get a $220 knife and then spend like, you know, $140+ on carbon fiber scales for it. But I mean, to me, I wouldn't mind doing it. I think it would look cool to get it kind of looking similar to the carbon fiber Stinger. I mean, I'd obviously get a different pattern of carbon fiber. I don't know if I can even get that one if I wanted to. That's the dark matter bronze. I know he said that one a little harder to get, but maybe just like some regular dark matter or some of the like purple carbon fiber or something. I think it would look good on this, especially with the stonewashed blade, the big swedge on it. I think it would look good to get some carbon fiber scales for this. I wouldn't think they'd be too hard to have somebody make. I mean, it's a pretty simple cutout on it. If you were going to get them made, I mean, it's just the pivot, a couple holes for the screws, and for the clip. I mean, I can't imagine that would be that hard if someone's good at making them. I know Knife Addict Dylan makes some pretty nice carbon fiber scales. I was thinking about asking him to make some for this. I know the ones he's made look really good. Like all the knives he's put them on of his, I mean, they look really good. So I think if I could get him to make some for this, it would be pretty nice. But yeah, the action's really snappy on it. And that swedge on the back is really nice for the reverse flick. Whether you want to use, you know, just your finger, or if you want to use your nail to get it a little... If you're using your nail on it, it snaps out a little faster, I feel like. You can get a nice snap with your nail on there. Thumb studs work really good too. It's got a nice acoustic when you use a thumb stud like that. Sounds different from the stud to the... I think you get a little more force on the stud versus if you're using your nail on the back. But yeah, it definitely has a good feel in the hand to it. Light. So let's go ahead and measure everything, see how long it is, see what kind of blade stock we got. Definitely looks a little thinner than the other knives of his. Like compared to the Stinger, it looks not much, but a little bit thinner than that. Let's see, compared to the Fortis. I mean, it's hard to say because the Fortis, the stock up here, I don't know, might be around the same as this. But this one's definitely got a much slicier blade than the Stinger. This is, for a titanium frame lock, pretty lightweight. But yeah, so let's go ahead and measure this one. See what we got here. Alright, so overall length from the end of the scale there. End of the scale. Tip of the blade. It's like right under 8 1/4, maybe a little under 8 1/4. Yeah, it's like just barely above 8 1/8 to 8 1/4 almost. I guess it depends on what part of the scale you're hitting it from, but yeah, just right under 8 1/4 about. I mean, the scale, you know, if you're measuring it, you know, it's definitely shorter here than it would be up there. So I guess if you're going from the longest part of the scale, it's like 4 3/4 if you're going from the longest part of the scale. Let's see what we got with the blade. So if you're just doing the cutting edge, like 3 1/2 for the cutting edge, and then if you're going just from the longest part of the blade here, it's like just over 3 3/4, a little under 3 7/8. All right, we'll see how thick the blade is on it too. Let me get my caliper out. I got that zeroed out. I mean, it's like thicker here. I mean, visibly, it's a little thicker here, like than the base tang here. It actually like comes out a little thicker, but that's, you know, just the top part of the swedge here. So I guess I'll go from the tang back here. Make sure that's zeroed. .2.9. Let's make sure I'm zeroed. I mean, it's like one part was 2.9 and then no, it's at 3.0. So it's like 3.0. See. And part of it was going 2.9 and then part of it was hitting 3.0. So I mean, up here it's like 3.4, but that's, you know, it comes up a little higher just for that top part there. Let's see what it's like right behind the edge. I'm horrible at doing this with behind the edge. .4 thousandths. I don't know. 0.3 maybe. I don't know. I'm horrible at doing that. I'm not really good at measuring behind the edge stuff, but it's like 3mm blade stock thickness, you know, at the part there. Let's see, I'll try to do it again like this. 0. It's like 2.9. Yeah, it's like 2.9. It's like 2.9mm. Definitely has a nice action on it. I mean, it's different than the titanium ones. It has different feel to it. Clip is nice and tight on it. I mean, this G10, I mean, I don't know how that'll do going in and out of your pants. You know, if you have jeans or work pants or whatever, I mean, the clip is got some tightness to it, so, you know, be careful with that. You know, sometimes people like, you know, putting something under it for a couple of days to letting it lighten up. And personally, I'm not really big on using the clips. I just kind of keep my knives in my pocket. Don't really advertise that I'm carrying one. I've never really been into that, but that's just me. But yeah, so overall thoughts on this one. I really like it. I really like the big thumb studs and then just that really big swedge. I mean, this thing, like, it really has just a super light feel to it and then just really snappy action. Like, just super snappy. Got a nice acoustic to it, too. I don't know if they were going for anything like that, but just it does make a nice snappy noise. And it's just really easy in the hand. A really nice grip, you know. Now you can choke up, you know, do your draw cuts with it, you know. Get a good grip on it. Do any push cuts you need. Easily do, you know, any, you know, defensive stuff or, you know, forwards defensive. I have a feeling once I break this in, you know, that blade drop is going to be really nice. And it's already dropping really easy like that. See how the D10 does on it. It's like a little lighter D10 than the other ones I got from him. I'd say the Stingers are definitely a stronger D10 than this one. Let me see. Fortis. I'd say it's, try not to grab it by the bar. I'd say it's like more like the Fortis for the D10. I mean, this one just, the drop shot on this is crazy good, so it's not really a fair comparison, but yeah, the D10 on the Stingers is definitely a little stronger. These have really good action on them too. So yeah, I'm excited to see what he has coming out next. You know, I've gotten quite a few of his already. I never got a chance to get the other Virtus Coulter ones that he first came out with. I know he had like some automatics and some different stuff that, I think they were automatics that he came out with right away. I never got a chance to see any of those. A little bit of oil on it. But yeah, I'm really digging this one. I definitely think I'm going to look into getting some carbon fiber scales made for it, just to upgrade off these G10. And to me, it's not, you know, I don't look down on putting something more expensive on a $200 knife. I really like the knife, so I mean, if it's something I like, you know, I'll do something else to it to make it a little better. Definitely think I'll throw some skiffs in this one. I think they'll definitely, you know, make it pretty snappy as well. It's already got a really good action. I don't think it would necessarily need the skiffs, but you know, I like putting them in a lot of my knives. And they definitely feel like, you know, more stable than just those, you know, traditional open back bearings. I've always felt like the skiffs just, you know, when you're opening and closing, like it just feels a little more stable. But you know, I'm really digging this one so far. You guys will have to let me know what you think. Lockup's really good on it, like really, really solid lockup on there, so you're not gonna have any issues with that. Yeah, lock bar insert in there. I don't know if you can kind of see the screw from the back there, but I don't know if you can really see the insert from the inside. I mean, it is titanium liners, which is nice. You know, you don't see that as often with, you know, not as expensive knives. You know, for $220, I mean, this is a really good deal. Titanium clip, titanium liners, titanium backspacer, you know, m390 blade, nice stonewash on the blade, really deep swedge, you know, pretty decent thickness on the blade, and it just fits in your hand really good. You know, super snappy action. Yeah, this is going to be a really nice drop shot on it once I break it in more. It's already dropping pretty damn good. Oops. And then that reverse flick, just with getting your nail into that swedge there. Really nice. Really snappy on that. And then, I mean, you can use the swedge to just, you know, slow roll it if you want, or just use the studs. I just think, man, for that reverse flick on, if you're into doing that, you know, all my favorite knives usually have the blade holes on them. But with a swedge like that on it, you can really, I mean, it's like having a blade hole practically, because you're getting such a good, you know, grip purchase, you know, using that swedge like that for your finger. So really snaps it open nice. And this is a nice stonewash. You know, I was just talking about this with one of my other buddies today. These like more shinier stonewashes like this. I don't know what I did with it. Hold on one second. Yeah, another knife that I have, the Dead Man Design Co. This one has that really like shiny stonewash on it. You can tell, I mean, it looks very similar. And this one was like over 300. I want to say 330, 40, 50. I can't remember how much it was. But, and this is Magna Cut, but, and this is m390, but, I mean, it looks pretty similar. I mean, it's really, this really is a nice stonewash on the blade. Yeah, I mean, mean, just for 220, I mean, I feel like you're getting a lot of value here, you know. And, you know, G10's not my favorite, but I know some people, you know, they actually like G10 more with the grip and everything, depending on what you do for work. I usually just like, for looks and everything, I like the titanium better. But, man, it does have a nice, you know, grippy G10 on it. So, you know, if you need the grip, you know, you definitely are going to get it. It's definitely keeping the weight down on it. I gotta invest in a digital scale so I can start weighing stuff for the reviews. Still kind of getting into the long form reviews here, but yeah, I mean, this thing's really nice, man. For 220 to get shipped to you. You know, you got titanium liners, m390, titanium backspacer, titanium clip. Really good fit and finish. I mean, everything's super tight on it. Like, you know, nothing loose. Like, you know, you don't hear like any, you know, rattle or, I mean, you shouldn't, but, you know, you don't hear anything loose on it. Like, it came really nice and tight. Came nice and straight. And then it's got that same thing like his other knives do, where it's got the, that little kind of blade cutout thing at the end there. It's kind of like one of his other trademark things where he's got that on the end of the blades. Or at least on the end of the, it's on the backspacer. But it does look cool to have that little cutout for the blade there. You guys will have to let me know what you think, so we'll just get all these lined up here. So this is the Virtus Cutler, or Virtus Coulter, sorry. Yeah. Virtus Coulter. And this is the Hush. And this was the Virtus Coulter Fortis. And this was the DashKoff Stinger. And this was the DashKoff Carbon Fiber Stinger. So, yeah, you guys will have to let me know what you think. He's coming out with some good stuff, man. I mean, especially, I think my favorite thing of his so far is just this carbon fiber stinger. I mean, it's got just such a nice action, really nice detent on it. I mean, super snappy. Really, really dig this one. Carbon fiber, it's got the fat carbon on it, looks really good. Just super comfortable, super light. And it has that really nice blade finish on it. But yeah, you guys will have to let me know what you think.